And happy Groundhog's Day to all you folks here on Zaleski Sports. Only 6 more weeks of winter as our winter clash of the Great Northern Conference pursues and proceeds here on Zaleski Sports. Brendan Retzloff, Joey Ramsey here for this one tonight between the Mosinee Indians and the Antigo Red Robins. Big story coming out here in this one. Both teams coming off of losses for the Indians. They had a 77-71 loss to DC Everest. That one in Division II, Division I matchup clashing. Mosinee, they were keeping up with Everest throughout that game, but all of a sudden the Evergreens pulled away in the final minutes of that one. As for the Antigo Red Robins, 5-13 on the season. Their loss came to Merrill, and they only lost that one by 1 point. So both of these teams are very much so seeking vengeance, and we'll see which team wants it more. Mosinee averaging over 80.5 points per game. Antigo averaging just around 50 a game. So a big key for Sean Smith and his defense is going to be how they can shut down that combo of Keegan Jerschley and Landon Tomer, because those two players for Mosinee have performed outstandingly here this season. Keegan Jerschley, 21.4 points a game. Landon Tomer averaging 17.8 a game, as the starting lineups are about to be introduced here in Mosinee.
Good evening and welcome to Mosinee High School for tonight's GNC Boys Varsity Basketball game featuring the Antigo Red Robins and your Mosinee Indians. At this time, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. And now, here's the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Antigo Red Robins, we have a junior, number 1, Colton Tomei.
So the starting lineups here in this one. Number 1, the junior guard for the Red Robins, Colton Tomei. The junior guard, number 5, Gus Schussler.
Number 23, Jake Verhassel.
Number 11, the senior, the guard, Ben Robricht. Number 23, the senior forward for the Red Robins, Jake Verhasselt. And then to round off the starting 5 for Antigo is number 32, the forward junior, Luke Bassel. And now it's the starting lineup for the Mosinee Indians. Starting the senior, number 1, Aiden Shaughnessy. a senior, number 10, Cole Kowalski. The junior, number 11, Keegan Jersley. A sophomore, number 23, Treve Stoffel. And to round off the starting 5, the senior, number 32, Landon Tomer. And a big thing that I saw in pregame of this one, but it's been going on for a couple of weeks or so, Keegan Jersley is wearing some tape on his shooting hand, and it's mainly his fingers, his pointer finger and middle finger. So that might be something to keep an eye out for. But I was told that he's been dealing with something with his fingers for a couple of weeks now. So we'll see how much that impacts his game. Matt Lindsay, coach for the Indians, and Sean Smith, the coach for the Red Robins. It's the Great Northern Conference matchup here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Here we go. Jersley to lead it up the floor to begin this one. Over to Stoffel. Stoffel averaging 10.5 points per game this season. Jersley back up top to Cole Kowalski. Typically he doesn't get the starts. The throng 3-ball is a dime from Keegan Jersley. And he's been doing that all season long. 21.5 points per game for Keegan. Dribble driving side, Tomei ate the rejection, and the Red Robins to inbound it. So the really big key for Antigo tonight is going to be shutting down Mosinee with their defense. Mosinee averaging over 80.5 points a game. Jersley with the steal in transition up to 5. Schussler over to Robricht. Robricht looking around. Mosinee playing man defense. Leaving the paint slightly wide open, but they really have that height and a travel. Shaughnessy back to Jersley. Over to Kowalski. Shaughnessy back up top. And Mosinee finding a player inside. A 3-second violation on Landon Tomer here. So a rare occurrence of a call that you see here in these games. The 3-second violation. Double teamed. Half-court pressure from the Indians. Dribble drive inside, finding a lane, and a crease is Tomei for 2. Doing a nice job with his patience and just having the elusiveness to look around. Jersley from deep again, no good. Tomer the rebound. Cross-court pass, Shaughnessy, dribble drive between defenders, rebounded back. Third chance points for the Indians. High arcing pass back. Tomer trapped in the corner, kicks it outside. Treve for 3, left it short. Mosinee, or Antigo won it over the back, and to put it into the basket is Tomer. Are they going to give that one to Stoffel? Stoffel averaging 10.7, 5.8 rebounds, 4 assists per game this season. Red Robins looking around. Robricht. Bassel. For Hasselt. Now back to Bassel. And Mosinee, they're doing an outstanding job here on defense right now. Not really letting anybody get into the paint for the Red Robins. Driving around, tries to get a player off his footing and almost falling over. Was Bassel, and he gets called for the travel. 15:06 to go here in this first half. Today's game is brought to you by Egg Country. Egg Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Egg Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford today. Stoffel there for the type of alley-oop kind of play. Jersley with the assist. Out of bounds. And Mosinee to take over once again, and a timeout is taken by Sean Smith and the Red Robins. 9-2 our score here in the early goings of this first half between the Great Northern Central Conference foes of the Indians and the Red Robins. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back, everybody. Today's game is presented by Fleet Farm. Pick up your pet's favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof from all the brands you trust. Cats or dogs, they've got you covered. Shop your pet's everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. Sean Smith out of that timeout. I mean, he was pretty livid and upset with how his team has performed here in the early goings for the Red Robins, and he is every right to think that, giving up those easy baskets down low for Treve Stoffel, and Jersley with the 5 early points in this one as well. Kowalski hits the first free throw of the night. The first foul of the game as well, leaving the second one short. Goes 1 for 2. Tomei goes up the floor quickly with it. And I think another big key here for Antigo, if they want to try to pull off this upset win against the number 8 team, is that they cannot fall for the pace of play that Mosinee plays, and they like to play fast in transition. Jersley weaving, driving, between, lost the ball. Could have been a travel there. And nice stand-up defense there from Antigo. David Haskins going to check in for the Indians as Kowalski goes take a seat. 8-point lead for the Indians. Dribble drive. Schussler over to Bassel, and he lost it. Haskin now. Tomer back to Jersley. Antigo sticking with a 3-2 zone. Really guarding the paint down low. Shaughnessy from 3. No good. Right there for the putback, though, is Stoffel. And Treve Stoffel has become a problem for this Antigo defense. Outstanding start for the sophomore. He's got a lot of height, too. 6'3". Just a dominant frame. Over to Jersley. Up with the right hand and got it to roll in. 12-point lead for the Indians. Still applying the half-court pressure. And this is trouble. High pass, and it's turned over and taken up the floor is Tomer. Back to Jersley. Jersley, baseline. Brings it up, no good. And guess who's there for the putback? It's Tomer for 2 more. And another timeout has to be taken by Sean Smith. 16-2, 12:56 to go. You're watching Boys WIAA High School Basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Welcome back, everybody. Today's game is presented by Foundation Finance. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group with full-time benefits that start day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. So the big story here in this one is points in the paint for the Mosinee Indians. 11 of their 16 have came from the paint. And it's just been amazing. Or 10, excuse me. Couple of three-pointers hitting the ball game, and could have another turnover here. And indeed, it is Mosinee to take right back over with 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Matt Lindsay and his team coming off a devastating loss to DC Everest. But, man, they were fighting and keeping it close. Out of bounds, last touched by the Red Robins. It looked like it was last touched by Treve Stoffel. But the officials were kind of right on top of it. One official on the baseline ended up making the call. Churchley inbound from the baseline. Wide open is Tomer. Tomer kicks it out. Few dribbles on the back end. Tomer up top on the key. Churchley looking around. He's got his man. It's Tomer down low. Got his own rebound and the putback, and that's just not fair. Landon Tomer, 6'5" frame. Antigo is going to have a really difficult time stopping that. Their tallest player, 6'4", and Alex Potts. And Potts, he's not even in the game. Their tallest player on the floor right now is more likely Luke Bassel, the 6'2" junior. Outside, Kowalski from deep, no good. Schussler will bring up the floor. Leading scorer for this Antigo team is Gus, 11.1 a game. Other than that, no other player for Antigo averages double figures per game, compared to Mosinee having 4 players average double figures. Bassel, he's having trouble. Dribble drive down low, no good. And rebounded by Tomer. Tomer kicks it outside. Churchley hesitates. Dribble drive wide open in the lane for 2 more again. Churchley's up to 9 points in the ball game. An outstanding triathlete, too, in Keegan Churchley. The long 3, no good. Churchley is there for the rebound. Football, basketball, and baseball. Had an outstanding football season and also having an outstanding basketball season. And this guy, he's mainly known for his baseball game. So the fact that he's outstanding in all categories, Landon Tomer once again. 6 points for Tomer and Stoffel. 12 points out of the big fellas. It's already a 20-point lead, and we're not even 8 minutes into the game. And Antigo is kind of just giving in to how Mosinee is playing rhythm-wise up the floor. Long 3 ball just off the mark. from Schussler. There for the rebounds, Kowalski. He'll bring it up the floor himself. Hairband and all. Shaughnessy up top. Kowalski. Cross-court pass to Shaughnessy. Hesitates. Brought it back over. Swisheroo from Andrew Carlson. Carlson getting some play time off the bench. And Carlson, he's also another tall player for this Mosinee team, 6'4". And another timeout taken by the Red Robins and Sean Smith. Everything's going Matt Lindsay and the Mosinee Indians' way. 24-2, 9:20 to go. You're watching boys high school basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
And we welcome back all of our viewers. Today's game is presented by Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. 24-2 our score. Antigo trying to avoid disaster early. But they are on the ropes. Mosinee sticking to the man defense, and it is working. Another turnover forced by Mosinee, and Keegan Charchley to come back into the game as Sebastian Anderson will go take a seat. A quick look here at the Great Northern Conference. Mosinee and Rhinelander tied for first at 6-1. Overall, Medford 6-2 in third place. Lakeland's 5-3. Antigo and Northland Pines tied at 2-6, and Tomahawk in dead last, 0-7 on the year. And Mosinee, they got a tough schedule coming up for them. Medford up next, Green Bay East after that. And then as for Mosinee, it's Northland Pines and Tomahawk. So you're talking about two flips of the script, a difficult schedule compared to a lot so more of a easier kind of schedule. And just the intensity is keeping up as Matt Lindsay just keeps clapping for his defense and almost trying to be more so of a distraction. It's Schussler hitting the deep three. And that was much needed for Antigo to get the ball rolling. Out of bounds, last touched by the Red Robins. .748 to go. A 21-point lead. And after that three ball, you almost would not be surprised if Mosinee tries to respond with another one of those threes. And there it is. Shaughnessy, no good. Rebounded by Treve Stoffel. Tomer there. Put back up by Kowalski. He's going to go to the free throw line. Actually, that was Gavin Schimmel.
Shooting for the Indians, number 22, Gavin Schmiel.
They said he would be shooting, but it's just a put out from the baseline. Jerschley from the corner, off the mark. Last touched by Stoffel, and actually a foul is going to be called on Treve. I just thought that Stoffel just ended up tapping the ball out of bounds, but he got called for a hold. For Hassel up the floor. Schimmel with the defense. And the young students, the future Mosinee Indians are cheering on the defense. Gym's starting to fill up a little bit more here tonight. Here on this wonderful Friday. Bassel over. Finding Robricht. Back into the corner to Bassel. For Hasselt. Almost lost it. Got it back. And Antigo just can't get anything going right now on offense. Everyone for Mosinee is right there. And finally a play made down into the lane by Mitchell Meyer. It took about a minute to draw up a play. And Jershly gets called for stepping out of bounds, a turnover for the Indians.
And back in for the Indians, number 30, David Haskin.
David Haskin will re-enter for Gavin Schimmel. I think Schimmel's still a little upset. He thought he was going to be shooting free throws in one of those earlier possessions, but did not. Off the one personal foul. And an offensive, off-the-ball foul coming from Jake Verhassel. Only 4 fouls here in this first half from both sides combined. 3 from the Red Robins, 1 from the Indians. It's been a pretty clean game here in the first 12 minutes and 10 seconds here this first half. Tomer hesitates, looks around, back to Stoffel, and he traveled with it. Back-to-back turnovers from the Indians. 2 travels in and out of bounds. Cole Kowalski back into the game for the Indians. Schussler looking over, finds Tomei. Dribble drive, nice hesitation move. Put back up by Bassel, and got it to drop. And go up to 9 here in the game. Down by 17. Cut that lead from 24. So doing everything they can. And a very high arcing shot taken by Kowalski. No good. Put back. And it's Tomer getting the dirty work done. But how about Cole Kowalski tossing that ball up in the air above the backboard? That's about a 17-foot layup attempt. Just something you don't really see. Nice pass over to Shaughnessy. I don't know how Jershly was able to manage to put that pass right in the breadbasket of Aiden Shaughnessy. Back to the football days. Both of them played wide receiver, though. Down low. Tries to find a crease. Instead, kicks it outside the 3 from Schussler. No good. Put back up by Tomei. Got the little floater to go from about 12 feet. Haskin around to Shaughnessy. Back up top to the key to Jershly. It's the deep 3, and it's good. Hairband power from Cole Kowalski, getting it done. Double teamed. Mosinee trying to steal it. 33-11 and a 10-second violation. That was very, very close. But the official here on this end says that the 10 seconds went.
Number 12, Andrew Carlson.
That's a debatable one. It seemed like it was very close. But they called 10 seconds nonetheless. Stoffel now over to Carlson. Carlson finds himself banging cross-court pass to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy dribble drive floater from about 12 feet. No good. Put back up No good. Once again, got his own rebound, and that's Sebastian Anderson. So Sebastian Anderson getting a couple of rebounds and a basket here in the first half. Bassel open with the left hand. Sebastian back over to hairband power. Back to Shaughnessy. Stoffel finds his man inside, and it's Sebastian Anderson again. Just the patience of Mosinee to find those passes has been phenomenal here in this first half. 37 points on the scoreboard for the Indians. Bassel hesitates, thought about taking the three, drives it inside, no good. Rebound for Tomer, hands it off to Stoffel. The sophomore turns around, back over to Tomer. Kowalski, Stoffel, cross court, and Sebastian hesitates again. Carlson finds his man down low, and Kowalski wanted a foul on it. No good. Rebounded by the Indians. Bassel had the rebound. Schussler took it up the floor. Schussler's got it. Over to Robrecht. For Hassel. Bassel turning, spinning, weaving, and turned over. Picked off by the Indians. Shaughnessy able to save it, but he just couldn't, as his left foot was out of bounds trying to make the save. With 2:01 to go here in the first half. Back to a 24-point lead for the Mosinee Indians. Schussler finds Tomei up the floor. Tomei to Bassel. Carlson guarding. Haskin now defending on Schussler, and another off-the-ball offensive foul. And it's going to be on Mitchell Meyer, and he is in danger territory with the fouls. 3 personals out of the 14 fouls for the Red Robins. Schimmel over Stoffel from the elbow. Dropped it. What a great first half from Treve Stoffel. 8 points, a few rebounds, and a couple of assists to go with it. Finds his man outside. Back over. Robrick hesitates. Brings it back, kicks it out. Schussler with 1:10 to go here in the first half. Biggest lead of the game for Mosinee. Up by 26. No good. Rebounded by Sebastian Anderson. Treve Stoffel takes it himself between 3 defenders. Got his own rebound. Kicks it outside. The 3 ball from Haskin off the mark. And there for the rebounds, Anderson. And it's Carlson from deep. No good. Who's going to get the rebound? Mosinee again. 4th chance points for the Indians. Offensive rebounds have been huge for Mosinee in the first half. Haskin puts it up. Points in the paint again. That's his first 2 points. David Haskin on the board. 30 seconds to go in the half. Bassel got it to go the and one. So a little bit of something to cheer about. Getting the and one to drop. The second foul on Treve Stoffel. And only the second foul for Mosinee as a team in the first half. Eight different Mosinee Indians have scored the basketball already here in this first half. Just an amazing half. Anderson getting there for the rebound. Haskin over to Jershly. Final 20 seconds on the clock. We'll see if Mosinee draws up a play for the buzzer beater, or if they just play their own game and play quick like they have been. Hesitates. Jershly put up from the elbow. No good. 6 seconds to go in the half. Schussler dribbles, few dribbles down the court, finds his man in the corner. Have to put it up. and not going to be good enough. Was White Cross 41-15. And that's going to do it for this first half of play. And Mosinee is looking like they're going to be on pace to hitting their season average mark of 80.5. This team's had 94 twice this season, their season high. And things are looking very good here at the end of the first half for the Mosinee Indians. It's 41-15. Red Robins have a lot to come back from. End of the first half. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot. People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
I think there are a lot of benefits to schooling our children from home. We get to spend a lot of time with them, and there are eureka moments like seeing them walk for the first time, or they figure something out and they're so excited about it.
The RVA really does work with each family to individualize each child's education to help them really succeed.
This is like the best thing in Wisconsin in terms of school.
For us, the RVA was our first and best choice of schools to choose.
We love the RVA!
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with four-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot. People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
Letter and
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back, everybody. Today's game is presented by Elegant Occasions. Did you hear the news that the owner of Elegant Occasions is retiring? Now is the best time to make your appointment at Elegant Occasions for your high school formal gowns. Jeez Louise. All prom and homecoming dresses are now 30% off. Size 00 to 26 are in stock. Winter formal and prom tuxedos will be delivered directly to you when you order them at Elegant Occasions. Make your appointment now at elegantoccasions.net. And we welcome our folks to the Green Heck Halftime Show. The Green Heck Halftime Show is by Green Heck Group, which is the local leader and global leader in creating air movement and control equipment. Green Heck is one of Wausau's largest employers and the perfect place for your next step in your career. See if Green Heck Group is right for you. Visit greenheck.com. That's greenheck.com. 41-15 our score here in Mosinee. The Indians have just been trying to prove themselves, and to all of our folks here, why they are deserving to be that #1 team in the Great Northern Conference. Rhinelander, following like right behind them, tied in conference for wins, 6-1 are both of these teams in the conference, but 41 points in that first half. Leading scorer, Landon Tomer, he averages around 17.8 a game, 14.3 rebounds. He's already up to 8 boards here in this first half. 10 points, 8 boards for him. Second in scoring, Keegan Jersley, 9 points for him in the game. And third in scoring is Shreve Stoffel with 8 on the board. How about for the Red Robins of Antigo? 15 points in that first half. Leading scorer for them, Luke Bassel, with 6 points. He averages 4.7 a game, so he's having a much better first half and maybe one of his best first halves here on this season. But Matt Lindsay has so much to be proud about for this Mosinee Indians group. They are just dominating on both the offense and defense. And not just that, it's the rhythm of how their team is playing. They've just absolutely taken control of this game following that 77-71 loss to DC Everest. And the fact that they only lost by 6 to a Division I program of that stature just shows a lot in how great this team is, and how with only less than 3 weeks left of the regular season that this Mosinee team, they're trying to prove themselves that they're a possible state contender here this season in Division II play. That's going to do it for our Green Heck Halftime Show. Coming up next is the second half of this game here in Mosinee. We'll be right back for more here on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family. Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
And welcome back, everybody. 30 seconds from the beginning of the second half. What's really interesting is Mosinee got out of their locker room with about 2 minutes left, or 2.5 minutes of halftime, and they got some practice shooting sessions in. Antigo, on the other hand, no one was there. I mean, they must have had a pretty big lecture in that locker room from Sean Smith. So no shoot around for Antigo, so hopefully that doesn't come to bite them here. Second half of play, here we go. Make sure you guys look at ZaleskiSports.com as well for all final scores and current scores of some basketball games, as well as our other men's basketball action going on here tonight. I know there's quite a bit of games going on here this evening. I think we got 9 games on our website, including this one that we have. No good. Rebound by Landon Tomer. Over to Kowalski. Nice save and nice awareness. Bounced it right off of Robrick's left leg out of bounds. So Mosinee to keep it, as they're just playing very fast. Shaughnessy asks for it down low. Able to get it. Back outside. Kowalski on off the line. No good. Almost got it stuck between the rim and the backboard. Hasselt surprisingly in this game with 3 personal fouls on him. That's a surprise to me. Schussler got it pocketed by Jerschley. Jerschley in transition for an easy 2. Just the amount of height that he gets to Keegan Jerschley's vertical is no joke. For a guy only being 5'9", he almost got that up to the rim. Impressive. Shaughnessy banked it home. Shaughnessy's up to 4 points here tonight. And Mosinee just extends their largest lead of the night to 30. Bassel finds his seam down low and able to get the and one. Shaughnessy gets called for the personal. Only 3 team fouls in the game for the Indians. And only 4 from the Red Robins, but 3 of them are from one player who is standing on the floor between Stoffel and Shaughnessy. Lost it. Tried to get it back. The tiptoe action. Couldn't get it done. That's almost like in the NFL. Trying to make that sideline catcher. One of those plays in the end zone. Got to drag those feet and keep them in bounds. Couldn't do so. Nice pass down low. And a nice recovery made by Aiden Shaughnessy. Back-to-back baskets from the senior. Off the fingertips. Jerschley's got it. Another turnover. Mosinee in complete control. Stoffel missed it. Put back. Right there is Landon Tomer to put his point total to 12. If I have to interview one of these guys after the game who is like Landon Tomer's size, I'm going to look like a pea compared to this dude. Put back, no good, as Robrick will go to the free throw line. But seriously, though, if I'm going down there to do an interview with Stoffel or Tomer, I'm going to have to hold the microphone like the Statue of Liberty. No good is the first one from Robrick. Robrick trying to get his first point on the scoreboard here tonight. Substitution made is Braden Renke. Comes from the bench for the Indians. And the second one back rim, no good. Rebounded by the Indians up the floor. Renke finds Jerschley. Tomer to Renke again. Jershly hesitates. Dribble drive inside. Tomer from deep. If he would have got that to drop, man, I don't know. Put back, no good. Bassel with the rebound. Nice rebounds from Bassel there. And the deep three is good from Verhasselt. Tomer back out. Jershly from the middle, no good. Tomer almost tried to make an acrobatic catch like Odell Beckham. I mean, when he was trying to catch that ball, he had that right hand just like sitting about 2 feet behind his head. Would have been an impressive catch. Instead, Antigo trying to put some play together here. No good. Bassel put back. Cleans up the dirty work. 4 points in the half, up to 10. Haskin with a very easy 2. With 14 minutes to go here in the second half. Schussler. Terrific ball handler for Antigo. Bassel into the double team. Passed it inside. Not enough finesse underneath the pass. Stoffel brings it back outside. Tomer for 3. Stoffel put back up. He'll go to the free throw line. 51-22, our current score of today's game, is brought to you by Spectrum Benefit. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with businesses of any size to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. The second one, no good, going 0 for 2 from the free throw line. The only downfall to Trev Stoffel's game is his game at the free throw line. Shooting a little over 60%. Schussler finds his man down low. It's for Hassel. Defended by 2. And rebounded by the Indians. Stoffel brings it back outside to Kowalski. Euro steps his way across court. Shaughnessy deep 3. Shaughnessy from deep. Works off the screen. I'm surprised Antigo hasn't drawn up more screenplays. I think that could really help them with these big men who are defending them. Long 3 from Verhasselt. He is hot from that area. Shot that one from college range. Another 3. It's Kowalski. Kowalski analysis. I see a 3-pointer. That's what he would say. Verhasselt from 3 again. I thought it would be raining 3s, but when it rains, it pours, as Luke Combs would say. Nice awareness on the out-of-bounds play, but it's going to be a push-off here on Mosinee, I believe, and I think it's on Haskin. Jershly and Landon Tomer to check back in for the Indians with 12:05 remaining. Today's game is brought to you by S.C. Swiderski. An SES apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to S.C. Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scSwiderski.com for more. See the fouls on here. Shaughnessy gets called. So Mitchell Meyer will go to the free throw line. 2 points tonight for the junior forward. Leaving the first one short here. And the second able to get it to roll in. A friendly roll for the away team. Typically don't see that often. Tomer just fighting his way inside on Verhassel and Meyer. It's just if you're Antigo, how do you defend the guy? He's just been everywhere on the floor here tonight, and it's been tough. Kowalski drives inside. He gets fouled before the shot. And Mitchell Meyer gets called for it, and he's got one more foul, and he's done here tonight. Haskin in the paint. Couldn't get it to roll in. Bassel with the rebound throws it right at the crowd. And that's just a play you got to take your time on. No need to rush something like that. And the fact that he rushed it caused a turnover. Nice catch by Jerschley. Down low, weaving his way through. I don't know how he managed to get his foot in right there, but he did. Working through the double team, the triple team, off the foot of Bassel now. Out of bounds, it's a turnover again. 11-17 to go in the game. Kowalski in the corner. Mosinee working their way around. Tomer to Kowalski. Hesitates, triple threat, back inside. Finding Tomer, and a beautiful play on defense made by the Red Robins there. Trying to get the basketball right back. Lost it, diving for it, falling over. Timeout granted to Antigo. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here with you guys. Today's game is brought to you by Staub. Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction has been partnering with private and public customers since 1984. Staub Construction has its own service and fabrication department to assist with any municipal or industrial situation. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. And by Mosinee Family Chiropractic. Mosinee Family Chiropractic proudly supports Mosinee Athletics. Dr. Bars and Dr. Miller offer the best chiropractic care around. Only at Mosinee Family Chiropractic. .46 to go in this one. It's a 31-point lead for the Indians. Last touched by Tomer. Trying to convince the officials that it was out on Antigo, but they were on top of it. Schussler and bounce to Tomei. Tomei in the corner, defended by Carlson. Back towards Bassel from about 12 feet, no good. Nice rebound by Meyer. Give a lot of credit to some of the bigger guys of Antigo here in this game, just doing their best to defend off these big men. Bassel, he's been playing pretty well. 10 points in the game for him. 10-15 to go. Finds his man down low. And that's just a nice pass towards the inside, and that there's almost nothing you can do about it. The pass from Stoffel to Tomer, rejected, out of bounds. He's got to have close to a 7-foot wingspan. Joey kind of nodding his head, probably does. Brendan Retzloff and Joey Ramsey here. Nice pickpocket there by the Indians. Jerschley to lead it up the floor. Couple of dribbles, brought it back out. Stoffel, I'm not sure what he was doing there with it, but it's a pass nonetheless. Back to Jerschley from about 16 feet, no good. Rebounded by Schussler, and a floater off the mark. Rebounded, and it goes to Carlson. Jerschley spinning. Driving, kicks it out. Shaughnessy, nice pass down low towards Andrew Carlson. Just a terrific game tonight we are seeing from the #1 overall team in the Great Northern Conference. Tipped out of bounds, last touch by the Indians. Red Robins to get it back. I just realized in this game, we have not had a single jump ball. There is such thing as the announcer's jinx, though. We'll see if it happens. Schussler in the corner, driving down low. Nice way navigating through there. Over to Verhasselt. Bassel now. Robricht up top, over to the corner. I'm surprised that Schussler didn't try to bring it a layup opportunity when he was down low there. The three no good for Meyer. Weaving his way through again. Carlson over to Sebastian Anderson. In the corner, Shaughnessy from deep, and it is money from Aiden Shaughnessy. What a second half for the senior. 10 points in the second half for #1. It's a 38-point lead with 8.5 remaining on the clock. Having a tough time get over. Antigo does so. Bassel. He gets fouled before the shot, and Stoffel gets called for the foul. That's his third personal. One more foul, and Antigo is in the bonus. Verhasselt hesitated, thought about taking the three. That was his shot. He's hit 2 3-pointers in the second half. 9 points, 6 of the 9 coming from him here in the half. Meyer looking around. Over to Bassel. Antigo just trying to find some kind of open player, but Mosinee is there on the double team. Last touched by Kowalski. Antigo to keep it. Anderson and Stoffel exit as Jerschley and Shaughnessy come in. Verhasselt tried to throw it from beside him, saying that's on me. Got lucky though, because Antigo is going to keep it. They need a player to inbound it though. Under 7.5 to go. And Matt Lindsay is still clapping his hands. He might get the Clapper of the Year award. He does not stop clapping, and there's practically no one else in this gym clapping right now. And until that moment where Colton Tome gets the two to drop and the Antigo faithful gets to clap a little bit. Tipped, nice pick by the Red Robins. Down the floor they go. Tome with it. Jay, no good. Rebounded by Bassel. Bassel from about 12 feet is good. Six-point first half and a 6-point second half for Luke. Jerschley drives inside between 3 defenders. no good. And Antigo starting to do really well on the defensive side. And they're putting some plays together on offense. Crosby looking around. Had Verhasselt there. Antigo decides to take a more difficult approach to it. Verhasselt could have just gone up with it with the right hand and possibly drawn a foul to go into the bonus. Tomer double teamed. Finds his man down low. It's Kowalski again. Under 6 minutes to go. 66-30. Looking around, weaving between, and a few little bumps on the hoop, and that one falls in for Colton Tomei. Long three, no good. Put back by Jerschley, and the and one's going to count. Keegan Jerschley not having as big of a night as we see him typically have, but he's been doing an outstanding job with his elusiveness and sharing the basketball to his teammates here tonight. Only 4 points in the second half, 13 in the game for Keegan. And make it 14. (69-32). 37-point difference here in Mosinee. And the J from Tomei was off on the left. Tipped by Antigo. Got it back though are the Indians. Jerschley might have stepped on the sideline out of bounds. Today's game is brought to you by Culligan Water. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com, and we thank our game day sponsors, Best Funeral Home, Wood Street Equipment, and Lee's Piggly Wiggly. Without our sponsors, none of us doing this broadcast, or these broadcasts would be possible. Schimmel with the steal. Jerschley up with the left hand, accelerates, and goes high with it for two. Just the amount of acceleration that he gets and how high he gets up there. It's just insane. Tried to put it up, was Meyer, no good. Jerschley again. Goes up with it again. If he has an open floor, there's a chance that kid could dunk it. Three from Verhasselt, no good. Rebounded by Jerschley. Jerschley's everywhere on the floor now. To Schimmel. Shimmies his way through, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Verhasselt, that is his fifth, so he is done for the night.
Number 22, Gavin Schmiel.
I'm surprised that they're still letting him in the game because that is his fifth. He's done. Many substitutions get made, and the starters go take a seat. And now it's some extra bench play time for both of these teams. Schimmel getting that one to drop. Schussler over now to Aoki. Back inside of Schussler. Schussler weaving through. He'll go to the free throw line. Braden Renke called for the foul. Today's game is brought to you by Wiggly Field and Dome. For great food and cold drinks for any occasion, visit Wausau's favorite post-game stop. Lunch, dinner, or just a getaway with friends. It's always a great atmosphere at Wiggly Field and Dome on Schofield Avenue. And by RVA. The Rural Virtual Academy is online. It's an online institution free tuition public school, or tuition-free public school, serving students pre-K through high school right here in Wisconsin. The RVA strives to offer families the tools and resources needed to provide a strong academic foundation for each child, with the flexibility to learn on their own schedule and at their own pace, and even host hundreds of free events around the state to foster friendships among the students. For more information, visit ruralvirtual.org. Trent Gorski with the basket, making it 9 different Mosinee Indians to score the basketball here tonight with 1:30 and counting. Schussler over to Cross. Oelke up top now, and Matt Lindsay is still clapping. Timeout taken here for a substitution by Sean Smith. And Antigo is going to fall to 5-14 on the year and 2-7 in the Great Northern, and Mosinee will go up to 15-3. A tale of 2 9s. How about that? Under a minute to go. Driving inside, put up, no good. Rebounded by the Indians, who's going to get there first. Sebastian Anderson does. Over to Schimmel. Gorski, deep 3. Just missed it. That bench was going to erupt for Mosinee if he got that 3 to drop. Schussler, no good. Got his own rebound. Works his way around. Spins around, no good. Rebounded by Buckman and able to get it to fall. Ethan Buckman with his first 2 here tonight in the final 15 seconds of this one. Schimmel shimmied for 2. 3 points for Gavin, 5 seconds and counting. That is going to wrap things up here in Mosinee. The Indians with a dominant performance over their conference rival, the Antigo Red Robins. 78-34, the final score. Coming up next is the Merrill Steel post-game show. Merrill Steel is considered to moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest, and apply at merrillsteel.com. We'll be right back.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot. People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Merrill Steel postgame show. Brendan Retzloff, Aiden Shaughnessy, our player of the game right here. Matt Lindsay, though, our coach of the game. This game for you guys, it was a really great comeback win for you guys. What was the mentality going into this one off that loss from you?
You know, for us, coming off that last one, our energy was extremely high in practice, which is what one of our standards is high energy at all the time. So we really kind of went back to some basics. With our one practice that we had after the incident yesterday, we had no practices. So we really came back kind of fresh and really brought a lot of energy to this game tonight and really got after it.
And now you guys are 7-2 in conference play. Northland Pines is coming up next for you guys. But with Rhinelander also being there for you guys, what's it going to take to be the team that's on top?
You know, it's going to take us to continue to play together. You know, right now we got the one-game lead over Medford and Rhinelander, sitting at 7-1. So, you know, we just got to continue to play our team game. When we play together as a team, great things happen. These guys they flow so well in our offense together. They know what each other is going to do. They can hit shots when they need to. And they're just a whole lot of fun to watch play when we just let them play basketball.
And I can tell that you, throughout this entire game, you're clapping it up. Like, what's with all the clapping? Is it just a distraction for the other team or what?
No, it's all about our energy. You know, we do that to bring some defensive energy, defensive pressure. It's to try to get our guys to play harder on that defensive end. As we always talk about, our best offense is our defense because we like to take deflections and steals and turn them into quick, easy buckets.
And your next 3 games for you guys, Northland Pines, then Tomahawk, and then Xavier. What's it going to take for you guys to get those wins in those ones?
You know, with that is going to be just our guys being our guys and doing the things that they do. They know their roles. They know what they do really well. We just got to keep them staying in their roles, playing within themselves, and doing exactly what they did tonight.
Enjoy this one, Coach. Enjoy the next one, and we'll see you next time.
Sounds great. Thank you.
All right. Aiden Shaughnessy, our Highlight House player of the game, back here once again. It's good to see you, man. In this one, 12 points in the ball game. A really explosive first half coming out of you guys. What really brought the energy level up for you guys in the game?
I feel like what brought our energy was the fact that we lost our last 2 and we needed to bounce back. Our team was hungry for a win and we just came out firing and we did good.
And once again, like to do this in front of the home crowd against a division rival, how much does this mean for you guys?
Feels good. It's always good to get a conference win, especially at home. Fans are nice. I love it. Just feels good.
And for your team as a whole in this one, it almost looked like Shreve and Landon were able to get wide open down low in this game. Was that the strategy going throughout? this one from you guys just to get the ball down inside of the paint?
Yeah, we always work on our 2-3 zone, our offense with that. So we really just try to swing the ball, find the open man, and usually we can find the down low open guy, which is Trevor Landon, to get easy buckets.
And then you guys got Northland Pines coming up next. Coach was just talking about that for you guys. What do you think it's going to take for you guys to get this win?
Effort and teamwork. They're a good team. We got to go play at Pines, which is always tough. So it's going to take a lot of teamwork, but we should be able to get the job done.
Congrats on the win. I'll put you in the highlight house.
All right. My name's Aiden Shaughnessy, and I'm in the house. Thank you.
The rest of the team cheering on all these guys from the Mosinee Indians. Thanks for tuning in with all of us here at Zaleski Sports. Brendan Retzloff, Joey Ramsey, here for this one in Mosinee. The Indians get the 78-34 victory over the Red Robins. And be sure to stay tuned for all of our Zaleski Sports coverage live on ZaleskiSports.com. Had 9 different games go on tonight. Check out the final scores of that one as well as the current scores of our current games that we might have going on. I'm not too sure, but that's going to do it for our Merrill Steel post-game show. All of us here from Zaleski Sports saying so long, and thanks for being with us here on this Groundhog's Day. 6 more weeks of winter. We'll see you guys next time here on Zaleski Sports. Have a great night, everybody.